Hello, welcome back to the channel. So, I've just finished the Welsh trip and I've blown my budget. So I've got really no money left in the pot to go and enjoy the bike. But there's a little bit of fuel left in the tank. So what I've done is opened Google Maps up. I've looked at basically anywhere that's got something to go to. And all I found is a little bit of water. I think it's another reservoir. And it looks like there's a road going around it. So the plan is to literally jump on the bike, go and check it out. Now I don't know if there's anything there, I don't know if the road actually, you can see the water, if there's somewhere to stop for a coffee, if there's anything, but you know, the sun's out, it's beautiful, we don't get that often, so it's more like jump on the bike, stick a pin in it and let's go.
So we're off, and it's one of those things, isn't it, when I kind of, because I've done my Welsh weekender, I've kind of blown my budget for what I class as my actually being able to go and do something budget. So I'm trying not to spend any more money bike related until I get paid, and I've had pretty much 2 weeks off work. What that actually means though is obviously 2 weeks of spending. So I'm kind of going to myself, I'm going to use the fuel that's in the bike. I'm not going to spend excess money that I haven't got to spend, blah blah blah. So generally trying to think of somewhere to go where I'm not just going to waste this last little bit of fuel. It's really difficult, and if you ever get the same situation, or you're in the same situation where you think, I haven't got a lot of fuel, open up Google Maps, look around that's localish to you, and just see if you can find something random that you go, I wonder what that's actually about. Now I've got a feeling there's going to be absolutely nothing here other than some water, and it's probably just a fishing lake or reservoir. But if I can just find somewhere I can just pull over, you know, I've been out, it's such a beautiful day, but just pull over and just enjoy it, just kind of like do that thing where it's I'm not, because a lot of my stuff's obviously travel guides and vlogs, and this I suppose is a kind of travel guide to this reservoir, but I think it's more about getting out on the bike for the sake of going for a ride and going somewhere you haven't been and just enjoying it, sort of peace and freedom and just being out. That's the more important thing. A couple of things about the Tiger as an update. When I was on my last day, I don't know if I edited it out of the vlog, the other Welsh weekender, the last episode, but the very last day when it was getting a bit cold and windy, my heated grip stopped working. And believe it or not, as much as I bumble on, I was once a mechanic and actually trained as a mechanic once as well. I've done quite a few jobs. So I thought, as always, I love my heated grips. I'm a bit of a wuss, so I like putting them on when my hands get a bit chilly. I think, why be uncomfortable? Same as putting the extension on the screen. Why get blasted by wind if you don't need to? I'm all about enjoyment more than trying to pretend to be this hardened biker that can ride around with flies in his teeth. And basically doesn't wash. I'm more about creature comforts and enjoying the ride and relaxing, and I don't really go that quick, I just poodle along. Anyway, back to the heated grips. So the heated grips was they died, and I was thinking, oh no. And you know, if they were absolutely knackered, I would generally go and buy some Oxford grips, either put them on myself, knowing me, do an extra shift at work and pay someone to put on the heated grips, because I'm past doing work if I can help it. I'll do a few bits, but I've done all that. I've stripped engines, I've stripped bikes, spent many hours like effing and blinding at something going wrong. So I kind of just like to go to work these days, pay for, you know, someone else to do all the hard work. Unless it's enjoyable, then obviously like I'll do it myself. And there's some things, isn't there, that it's enjoyable that you do on your bike, that's not too difficult and you feel an achievement. Well, this was an example of that really. I was like, I just hope it's the fuse. And I thought, because I wasn't freezing, I didn't try and pull over and sort it out, but I did that thing of basically Googling it and going through the manual to find which fuse it was, and then as soon as you, obviously fuse boxes are under seats on most bikes, and I knew that, but I still wanted to like not go in there blind. And it's well labelled as well, it's number 4 on the first rack of fuses. But I opened that up, pulled that out, I was like going, yeah, it's not blown. So I checked the rest of the fuses in case I'd got it wrong, because you know, I go wrong a lot with things. And no, none of them were blown. I'm there going, no, that means they're probably knackered and broken, and oh no. And out of chance, I was like, you know, I'm obviously going to have to check the relay, and I went on to because I couldn't find, I wasn't sure which one it was anyway, and it's not in the manual either, and I haven't got a Haynes manual for this bike as of yet. So I went on good old YouTube and I went on Google and I managed to find a picture of somebody that was located where the fuse was, and it's right literally where your water tank is if you're on the bike itself, your left hand side. So I've got that out. I pulled the relay out, and the connections were dirty and minging, and it had fallen off of its holder as well. So I nicked another relay out of one of the others and I plugged it in, and just to switch and test it, and the heated grips worked perfectly fine. But relays are £40, and I mean £40 for a new one is, and I'm not saying this is even directly from Triumph. It's like, that's a lot of money, isn't it? So I've managed to find one on Fleabay for a tenner, and I've ordered that. So fingers crossed that will arrive. I don't even think it's from the UK, so it'll arrive when it arrives. It's summer now. We don't need heating grips at the minute, but at least I know I can fix it. And you get that achievement, don't you? Straight away, that achievement of like, I figured this out. I can still do this. I'm still a mechanic. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not really anymore, but you still get this achievement, and it's lovely and it's beautiful. Anyway, that long-winded story over and done with about my heated grips. I'm sure that was exciting and thrilling. So yeah, we're heading out into this country road. Oh, and there's something else I always want to sort of chat about. I don't think people don't appreciate, do they, where they live? And I was recently looking at moving closer to work, because I'm a good distance from where I work. And the thing is, you kind of, if you're anything like me, you kind of don't appreciate. And the one thing about doing this channel is, and it's thanks to you guys, because you guys are getting me out doing this, the support is like out of this world. And it's got me out on my bike loads more as well, and it's helped me go back to that big smile anyway. But anyway, so where we live, I mean, it's just beautiful countryside around here, and it's like falling in love all over again, isn't it, with like the place you live and the country roads you've got around you, because it's just stunning. As soon as we get out nearer this place shortly, we'll see for ourselves how beautiful it is, because it is just, look, it's just rolling hills, and if to the left, if you can see it, is not really because there's a big hedge in the way, but it's just beautiful, and I'm very lucky, and I feel good at the minute. I feel achieved. I've done my Welsh trip. I've got another trip already planned for the end of June. Hotel is booked. I've got plans in place, and research is going on a little bit, because my plan is on the next trip to get off the bike as much as, or not this one, oh see, I was about to go down the wrong turning, to get off the bike as much as possible. I like Wales. I'm not a tourist trap person. I've got to that age where it's like the idea of going somewhere that's absolutely rammed, queuing for hours, it's just not my cup of tea. I'm becoming a country bumpkin. The thought of going to London, to me, it's like, oh no, I don't want to do that. London's lovely, don't get me wrong, I'm just not into busyness anymore. I like no one. If I could buy a house, stick it in the middle of nowhere, that's exactly what I'd do. And I'd have none of those nosy neighbours. I've got a woman who's up and across from me she's just horrible. She's a horrible woman, loud and noisy, and and I always say every single time because she doesn't go out shopping, she's too lazy. Every time the delivery company comes, it's more pies being delivered, because she's just big and lazy and rude and horrible. What's a shame, because I like to be nice to people personally, but we can't all be nice in life. So yeah, everything's a little bit different. Wee, beautiful. How many people actually just open Google Maps? Because do try it, and I think it's called a waypoint or something. I class it as putting a pin in a map, that obviously the modern way, but just zooming in, looking around, and putting a pin in and going, I'm going to travel there. I'm going to do that. I'm going to see what's there. I just need to relax. I've got that kind of thing where I'm about to, I've only got tomorrow off, and it's the day before I go back to work, and I've had 2 weeks off work now, and it's all been bikes and family, and it's been, it's just lovely, isn't it? Get that break. But I know I'm back in, only for a normal 5 sort of shifts, and then I get like a couple off, but then I'm in for something like 13, because I'm doing loads of overtime as always to pay for all these trips, and I've got this next one coming up, so that needs paying for. So I have to literally work. But yeah, so this is kind of like, this is that moment where you go, I need that hour, just, that hour, that 2 hours of just nothing but riding. That kind of, I call it my iron horse. So I look at it like I'm getting on my iron horse and I'm sort of galloping, riding into the, into the distance like the old cowboys do, and you're trotting off and you're going across, what is it, America or whatever country the most cowboy films are filmed in, but you're kind of like, you're going off into the Wild West, and it's like just you and your horse and your gun. I don't have a gun. I haven't got a gun. It's England. We don't carry guns. I've got what have I got? I've got my toolbox underneath my seat, the one you get with the bike. So my toolbox, my iron horse, iron motorcycle, and just the wilderness. To be honest, if you stuck me actually in the wilderness, I would probably not do too well. Well, as long as you've got phone signal, I can order a takeaway, we're all good. Now what would be nice if just doing this thing, and I literally have done what I said, if I get there and it's just like, I don't know, a nice little country, like coffee, cafe, little tea room or just something. I mean, again, I'm not spending any money, so I probably won't actually stop, but just to discover that something new as a place to go, put a pin in that, that's the place I'm going to go back to. Or this road that goes around, looks like it goes literally right on the edge of this reservoir. Hopefully it won't just be massive bushes and you can't see anything. But even if there's kind of like that you can like get off and actually get to the reservoir and not annoy people or nobody there at all, just find a place I can kind of just sit on the grass and take half an hour of just enjoyment and peace. Sure, you turn down here and keep going. A note to self: I didn't bring my sat nav on purpose because this is local and I should be able to find it. But that's down to that fishing place. We don't want to go down there. But you're talking about me, and I tend to go past every junction going, even when I'm being told to turn around. So maybe not. Who knows? Anyway, even if we don't find it, this is just beautiful. Look, they're just stunning. Oh, look where you're going. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful roads. Lovely tarmac. On a Triumph Tiger 800 XC that can do anything. This bike has given me so much confidence back. So much, it's unreal. I was on I did the GS thing and literally it took my confidence away from these big bikes, and I was just like, I want something little, I need something little, and the Bonneville, I love it, and I'm putting tyres on it next month, and I'll be out on that again, and I can't wait for that beautiful day out on the Bonneville. But this bike is just, I've never ridden anything like it. It just, I mean, you can ride it like a sports bike. I kid you not. It is so well balanced. It flies. I went out with a friend the other day, and I haven't given this bike any real proper beans. I do literally. If you look at my rev counter, it's right at the bottom. But we had like some nice roads at the speed limits, and we gave it some beans. I didn't film it because I've not met with him in years. But oh my god, it flies. It is like back of your seat. I'm like, blimey, I didn't know this bike could do it. And this guy I was with is like 10 times better rider than I am on the basis of the confidence. He was just absolutely flew. I'm going to try and go up here. Well, there's a little post office with a beer on. It's got beer. So hang up, this is where I go completely wrong and find I'm about to go into a complete dead end. Yeah, let's just ride though. Let's go this way. This is what I meant. I'm going to get lost in the beautiful village, and I don't care. Oh yeah, look, back on probably the same road I was on 2 seconds ago. But hey, wouldn't have seen that entrance would be exciting. I know, you're at the moment going like, oh, he is so amazing, he took us down this little bit. Or you're sitting there going, yep, he's gone wrong again. Oh, 47, the guesser meter says 46 now actually. Miles left in the tank, 3 bars. 3 bars to enjoy. Or we do a slash and a slash? Slash? We're going to do a dash and slash of dash and slash? I don't know, the bit where you put a little bit of fuel in it just to get home. Dash and splash. Dash and splash. Okay, we need to find this pretty lake. I'm going to do it. Look, for sale, a field. Buy that field. 7.5 acres. Oh, stick a like that house there. Stick a beautiful house in there. Let the missus pick the inside, and it'll be stunning. As long as I've got a triple, massive, actually a barn for a garage full of bikes. That would be the Euro Millions win for me. Oh look, we can go right here. Now, does this take us to where we even want to go? I don't know. Let's go down here anyway, eh? What have we got to lose? That's the question. Nothing. It's just absolutely stunning. Way up. Yes, look, there it is. Thank you, grumpy old man. Wow, look, that's pretty, isn't it? Like, seriously pretty. Now we've got to find an entrance where I'm not going to be far from my bike, so no little one comes and thieves it, because everyone hates leaving their bikes, don't they? And like I said before, I've had a few nicks, so the idea of me leaving my bike anywhere scares me. At least if it's not out of sight, and sometimes you have to go, I've got to do it to stay in these places you stay in. Just look, people there. I don't want people. Go away, people. I want peace. No one in sight. Oh, is that the top? Is that it? No, look, go around there. It's got to be somewhere. Somewhere. This is beautiful, isn't it? And it is right near the water. Yes, there's a big bush in the way. Like I said, hopefully not. But we've seen it. And it looks relaxing. And people are running and walking their dogs. So this is obviously a very popular place. We've just got to find... Come on, if not, we'll go back there and start bugger them. Get out of my way, people. I'm coming in, loud and noisy and proud of being a biker. Living a dream. Oh, look. Oh, no. That would have done, but there was nowhere to pull over. Here's somewhere to pull over. Is it? Please be something. You know what? Stuff it. That'll do, won't it? Let's go off-roading, people.
All my life I was looking for somebody. Then I met my American girl next door, wild, shy and sunny. I stopped my search when I found you. All I wanted was to say I love you too. I wrote a poem from your notes and love letters. Through every season I put them together. Then I added the lyrics I wrote in New York to write this love song for the one that I adore. A beautiful story about you and me. How just one kiss from your pink lips sets me free. Woman, I'm your best friend and lover. That's the meaning of love you helped me discover. I wrote a poem.
The beauty and the stunningness of just like what you can find. It's just like, it's just lovely, isn't it? It's just beautiful. As well, I can keep saying the word beautiful, but look, there's a few boats on this lake, and you know, you just rode it, stuck a pin in the map, and you turn up, and this is what biking's about. I mean, jump on your bike, get out there, enjoy every single second, because this is just gorgeous in every single way.
And they were ours. What is this spell that makes me love you? You're my everything, and a dream come true. When I picture your blue eyes and long hair, it hurts 'cause I wanna be with you there. I wrote a poem from your notes and love letters. Through every season I put them together. Then I added the lyrics I wrote in New York to write this love song for the one that I adore. I wrote a poem from your notes and love letters. Through every season I put them together. Then I added the lyrics I wrote in New York to write this love song for the one that I adore. To write this love song for the one that I adore.
All I need, just one little more thing to make this perfect. Cold can of beer. Looking at this beautiful sight. That'd be like heaven. It's absolutely gorgeous. And it's on the doorstep. The places you can find are just amazing.
Daydream, are you living the daydream yet? Are you living the daydream? Are you living the daydream now? You say you have a shaking faith. Cry and cover up your face. I don't want.
So I've had my like half an hour just sitting and chilling and just listen. Nothing. Just birds. Absolutely nothing. But I've got to go home. As always, back for the school run and the normalness, and this is going to be my last ride really until I get back out on the bike. But yeah, for this week, hope you feel as chilled as I do. Do us a favour, if you could share with your friends my experiences, if anybody's interested. Hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button. That would just be really good for me, and it's every time I get a subscriber, it's that little bit more of it makes this worth doing. So thanks for your support. And where are we going to go next? I've got to do more before we go away, haven't I? We've got a month more until we go to the Peak District, so where can we go? Let's find out. See you next time. Bye bye.